Hey folks, back for our Blues 105. Feeling a little bluesy today, so why not? We can go in the key of A. We have learned over the past four how to do various things over A, D, and E, so a lot of it won't be foreign so much. Okay, I'm going to go to the 2nd, 4th, and 5th frets on the D string. That type of a thing, but we're going to fancy it up. The high note was just the 2nd fret on the G string. So typical. Doing a bend on the A string, 3rd fret, towards the floor. Now what I am going to incorporate is something a little different. It is used, so it's valid, and that's some pull-offs. I'm going to do it a few times today. Okay, as shown there, we can go ahead and do the bend on the low E string and come up to the A string that way. I'll typically just do the, but every now and then for something different. And we can do those on every chord if we're going to D. Coming back to each chord, use the one that we're getting ready to go to. So I was in D, and I'm getting ready to go back to A. So in D, going to A. So it just sets up the thing to let you know you're going to A. Just if you're playing along with anybody, they can tell you're going there just because you do that right before switching. Okay. So the little hammer-on things, or pull-offs I should say, there's no real hammer-ons. You can see what I'm doing over here. Just alternating thumb and my first finger. Okay, so that's going to be useful in and of itself down here. But we want to move up here for now. Why? Because we've just covered that part and you can rewind. Okay, so up here at the 7th fret on the D string, we're still going to be playing an A. And we're going to have one waiting back here at the 5th fret. And that is the 5th fret on the G string. And don't go back here and do this all the time. It's just there for an accent when you want it. Okay? And you hear me using the pull-offs there. You can watch the pick and hand as well. And you won't use it as much as I am, just now and then, just to add something in there. Okay, and of course D will be the same thing almost, except we're going to have to go to the 6 on the B string. And when we go to the E, no, I wouldn't leave you without that lick. Okay? Because it's cool. Okay? In E. It leads you right back to the A. Okay, that's going up on the D string from 7 to 9, and then adding 7 on the G string, sliding back from 9 to 7 to 5, 7, 5, 7 on the A. Then we're going to jump back into the A. Okay, so one cool lick down. Now there's a cool thing which I want to actually go ahead and show you now. It's a little, I'm coming right back to this, but I think you'll use this a lot. For A, D, and A, and E, D, A. Okay, you can see they're just barely moving. Sometimes they're just only 1 fret apart. But in A, we're looking at 8 on the B and 9 on the E. And of course you can slide into them by 1 fret. D, we move back 1 fret. Back to A. When we go to E, we just go up 1 fret. If we were to go back to D, we'd have to go back 2 frets. And back to the A. Okay? It's just something that's kind of cool that you can throw in there. I think they're awesome. So you don't have to just do the... for those who haven't watched the other lessons, that one in A is just going up on the G string up to 9, and then we got 8 on the B string. Okay, and that's going back 1 fret at a time. Then going on the 5 on the G and B. Okay, so just a bend down with the G string. Okay, and there's a little sweep up we can do. It's on the that part where we're normally going. Just actually sweep up with your fingers. Grab the E, B, and G string. I think that's really cool. In A still, let's go ahead and put in our licks here. Okay, those, we're were kind of shown in one of the videos. I think 103 or 104. One of the 10s. And real quick, that is from the 7th fret of the D string where our A is. We did 5, 7, G string, 5, 7, 9. And then B string, we're going up to 8 and 10. And we're finally at our octave of the A. So we're just messing around with the 8 and 10 on the fretwise. So all those get a bend, all of them. And that's just playing the whole thing backwards. And the cool thing I've been pointing out is when we go to the D, we can play the exact same licks while we're in A. So, you're hanging up here. D, A. Okay, so I threw in the little E lick there, if you didn't recognize it. Simply speeding up and adding that note in, which is at 9 on the G string. More pull-offs. And there in the middle. And a little hammer-on in there too. But everything's on the dots. Okay? Nice and easy, easy peasy. If you want to do D, remember that they are in between the dots because of the way the guitar is tuned. Okay? So, N, E. Okay? So, that is on that one. Now, back here at the beginning, yeah, I come around full circle before I get out of here. Make sure you grab those and put them in because they're essentials. That's 3, 4 on the A string. I'm just going to play through the whole thing. See how I switched to the E before the E came in. Okay? Same with the A. And I'm changing things up to do what we did at the very beginning of this. Okay, so you don't have to stick to the curriculum. thing over D there was simply going from the 8th fret, making a bend up there, back to 6, then our typical 7/5/7 on the G string. Nothing new there. Okay, a variation of the one lick that we did in E. Changing it to A right in the middle of it, so it's just one string down from the E lick that we learned earlier. Okay, so take all that information with you. My voice is going. Had band practice today. As you can see, I look like Olivia Newton-John from the physical video. Had to keep the sweat out of my eyes at the rehearsal, so that's what I'm going to show for today. So we haven't done anything completely in A yet, so just thought I would sneak in here and do something before I go crash. So I haven't released a video in a couple days, so this is what we get for now. Alright? Alright, you guys stay groovy, I always am, and we'll catch you on the next video, whatever that may be. Herpy trails.